Welcome to the Players
Coach Nation gang.
Okay. Welcome to the Players Recap on Timoteo TV. I'm your host, Zay. We have Sumo here from the Colts, Don from the Colts. What's up, bro? Gio from the Lions, Jay over there from the Colts. Introduce yourself.
As you see, the Colts invaded.
Shaid from the Seahawks.
My man Nas.
My man Chris back here from the Chargers. We got a lot of people this week.
My man Nas.
Introduce yourself.
Bobby from the Lions.
Bobby.
Nobody know who he is.
Bobby from the Lions. And we got my man Nasir from the
BL
Seahawks
and
as
the
well.
BL and the BL. He
All right,
was
so
a
we
Colt,
gonna
but
get
he
right to
traded.
it. First game. Excuse me. All right, we can start now?
Yes, sir.
All right.
My fault, bro.
First game was a very close game, the Eagles and the Seahawks. Eagles winning 39-37. You know, it was a very good game, not nice high-scoring game. We're going to put it in there that, what do you guys want to start with? I mean, offensively, Dave was doing his thing. I mean, stats here, everybody was filling up the stat sheet. Let's start that off.
He had a catch.
Xavier on defense. Killing the game, 10 tackles. I think he averages that every week.
Whack.
You know, let's get a little
Whack.
whack in there. Xavier also scored a touchdown and a PAT. Raheem, most of you guys may not know him. He's a guy with the dreads on the Eagles. He's very slept on. He had 2 TDs and 6 catches as well. So big turnaround from the weeks before. Yeah, he did get his ankles annihilated this week. Also, who else got their? I'm gonna let you go ahead. Who else got their ankle annihilated? Jihad.
Oh yeah, about Lamar.
Jihad.
Yeah, about Lamar.
I think Jihad had a conversation with the ground after that one. But
Yeah, I mean, first play of the game, you know.
yeah. So David Tender, 6 touchdown passes. He was balling. David Tender, he wasn't very tender this week. He threw.
Whoa.
Oh,
damn.
Hold up. His last name's Tender. I mean,
Slow down,
Anyway,
Bolt.
he has 6 touchdown passes. He's been doing his thing. At very crunch time of the game, he threw a
Diet?
pick 6, almost costing them. No offense to you guys. Almost costing them the game, and then comes back in and absolutely wins the game. So,
I need to feed
what do you
Mousy.
guys think? What do you guys think could have happened?
Well,
Feed Mousy. Mousy is a key part of that team. Feed
Mousy did have the game-winning touchdown with
and
under
a deflection.
a minute to go.
And a
Can't
deflection,
leverage
game-winning
flags
deflection.
Like this big off the floor.
And, all right, but Sumo has the Seahawks stat, so you want to talk about that, bro?
Talk about the Seahawks.
Let them see your face.
All right.
Yo, stop worrying about me. Like, I'm trying to read this stat.
This one, bro.
You're so unprepared.
Bro, you
Um,
right there, bro.
Oh, Nas with two touchdown passes and a receiving touchdown.
People win an Urban Bowl and forget what other teams are. All right, anyway, go ahead.
You want to talk about Urban
Good
Boys.
job, Nas. Good job,
Good job,
Nas.
Nas. Good job, bro.
This was Nas' second game at quarterback, right? Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. This was Nas' second game at quarterback, coming from what position? Running back? Receiver.
That's a tall running back.
That's a very tall running back. So
He was a Colt, but
I'm going to go to you back there. Yeah, you. Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Talk about the game.
Yeah, what happened there? Like you guys had the momentum.
A brief
Yeah,
summary
the
of
game
what-
was in your hands. What happened there?
We fell short.
Excuse me, I can't. It's a lot of people. I can't hear you. All right.
You hear me? I mean, the defense, we couldn't close out. I mean, didn't feed me. I mean, I went touchdown.
All right, look.
so you throwing
I'm
shots
be
at
honest
Nas.
with you. I wanted to ask you this question since I met you. Why are your forehead that big?
Oh, the score was as big as your forehead. All right. Anyway, so you said y'all just lack of miscommunication. A lot of miscommunication, defensive breakdowns. Yeah, I was watching it on the sideline. So y'all just gotta get it together. I mean, y'all just gotta keep playing. Y'all gotta keep winning.
Look,
Y'all can still
Playoffs
make
is coming up
playoffs.
in 2 weeks. Anything can happen in the playoffs, all right?
Clutch
So we're gonna
out.
move on. We're gonna move on to our next game. We have a dominating game, a very dominating game from the Urban Bowl rematch. We have the Colts versus the Jags. Colts killing the Jags, 63-27. Now, I'm gonna let who do I want to let? I'm gonna let Jay talk about this game
Oh, wow.
because Jay racks up a whole bunch of catches week in, week out. So what happened there, Jay?
We had a lot of fun. We was executing on defense and on offense. Everybody
everybody that went quarterback, they threw a touchdown pass.
So share some of the stats.
I got the
That was
stats for
going
the
on.
Colts.
Let me hear y'all.
Well, everybody on this paper has a stat,
Let
no
me
matter
see
what.
that.
Yeah,
Let me
we can look at that. Everybody has a stat.
Everybody.
Who's Amir?
He has a stat.
He
has a stat.
Amir Gillis has a stat.
He ain't showing up.
Amir Gillis has a stat. Yeah. All right.
He ain't
Anyway,
showing
go
up.
ahead.
Who is that?
Who did
Gabriel.
y'all start at quarterback this week?
Roberto.
Berto, how many touchdown passes did he throw?
7. No, 8. 8 touchdown passes. We played the Jags. We was up 40-6
And I
in
think
the first
Simo
half.
threw a touchdown
Yeah, he threw
pass
a
as well.
touchdown. And Harry.
threw a touchdown
And
pass.
Harry.
Harry? Oh, man, it was just touchdowns all across the board there.
We was up 40-6 in the first half. Leo gave up. He wanted to cheat and say he wanted to play at 2 o'clock. He showed up at 11, so he basically cheated. He still got whopped on. Whack.
Whap.
it-
Get a big, nice little whap
Well,
there.
we going one game at a time, so you can talk about the Jags, dumb irrelevant people.
All right, now the Jags. Let me see who was at least a factor in this
Kayshawn,
bad game.
Kayshawn and Jose, Noah really didn't do much. Had 3 catches, no touchdowns, 4 tackles.
So Noah got whacked, you would say, or no?
He
Not
got
strong
whacked.
enough?
Oh yeah,
He
by
got
Jerry's. Jerry's like strapped.
Yeah.
him.
Jerry.
Strapped him.
Is that number 12 on your
Yes.
team? Okay, so a 2 strapping. A
truth-
1 is
one that's been in this league for like
a
8
one
years.
that's been in this league
For like 8
how
years.
long since he was a baby?
Yeah. He was born in Timoteo.
So
like-
Noah got
They
the
breeded him.
Jags.
Timoteo breeded
He
him.
from the
yo.
muscle.
The Jags got
Whack.
say it,
Yeah.
whack. All
I
right.
say Timoteo.
That was a 2K practice game. You know how you got LeBron and all that. Just set ISOs and all that.
Yeah, that's okay. So we're gonna move on to our next game: Lions versus Cardinals. Cardinals. Every week, it seems like they're beating teams that are not that good. I mean, but you know, shout out to the Cardinals, whatever. They beat the Lions. No offense, Gio, wherever you are.
I still got respect for you.
45-19.
You gotta give Gio his props though. He ain't quit on his team.
Yeah, Gio.
Clap it up for my man Gio.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let me hear some stats from the Cardinals. I guess the dominating team. They've been dominating week in, week out.
I got the Cards. We got Z. 16 tackles.
That's a lot of tackles.
We got one of the MVPs of the game, Khalid, was 5 touchdowns, 9 catches, 3 tackles.
Yeah, he definitely filled the stat sheet there.
They
Then we
all
got the
did.
quarterback Sharif with 7 touchdowns.
You got 7 touchdowns on our defense.
I got mopped on.
Yo, y'all got whacked. Y'all got whacked.
Not worse than our game, but
Yeah, not worse than there. But anyway, so
you
tell
gotta
me,
give Gio his
like,
props. though,
Gio,
bro.
like, all right. So they moved you at quarterback, like, and you did it much better than I would say Ranil did
There's some nice
in
red
this
tights
whole
on.
season. And you kept the positive vibe. You kept your team going.
Talk about your
Just-
season and how like it's been hard.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
All right, no, this is not a documentary.
I don't.
Just
Let him
talk
talk.
about like things you need to be progressing on.
I mean, I think I'm the most like. I don't know. I think I'm not the best player on my team, but I'm the player who puts the most effort.
No, you are the
You
best
got
player on
LeBron
your
on
team.
your team. that's
You're
what I'm
LeBron.
saying.
You are
Are
the
you
LeBron
the
this
LeBron
year.
of
I
your
do
team?
everything.
Yes,
I
yes.
sack,
That's-
tackle.
All right,
He's
all
the
right,
LeBron
all
of
right,
your
all
team.
right, sturdy.
Where you get them red tights from?
Bros.
Will you wear
Ross.
those red tights next week?
No, I'm wearing pink.
Pink?
Oh, no
You
cap.
don't respect this
Y'all
man,
y'all
you
didn't
gotta
hold him.
start
Y'all hold
respecting
me.
this man.
Get it.
Respect this man.
Nah.
Yeah, Gio.
Put some
most
respect on his
respect to
name,
you.
though.
For
Real
Lions,
quick.
we got line stats right here. It does not look that good. Wow. Okay, it's not much to say here. Josh with 3 catches.
Who's that? Talk about
uh,
him, yo.
We got
LeBron.
Gio, LeBron. With
Did he
2
lead the game in catches? Josh?
Josh, yeah. No,
Three.
No, Justin did. Justin
Justin did.
Justin did? Well, how many
They
catches?
didn't count Justin catches.
Justin, well, on the stat sheet, it said Justin got 3 catches, but he's saying he got more because, of course, he was
I'll
feeding the
I'll
ball.
believe LeBron.
So, we got LeBron with 2 touchdown passes. No, 3 touchdown passes and 1 running touchdown.
All 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, 4
Okay.
touchdown passes.
What?
One interception.
Yeah, interception.
Okay.
So, you balling on defense and
One more round of applause for LeBron over here.
And,
Even though he losing right now.
Justin with 1 touchdown, and here it says 3 catches. So,
All right, boy.
Tell
Like,
you.
just like you
Just-
done.
Was it
Oh,
just,
alright.
yeah, so Gio, obviously, like,
He's stuttering and all that. Like,
you guys are not favored to be in the playoffs, but you do have more years than Timoteo
a
now.
lot. You like 12.
Now you are an upcoming star. Everybody knows that. Everybody around the league knows you. You're a very dangerous sacker. So, like, what do you think you can bring to your team next year?
Or switch team.
He said,
Or
I'm
switch
out.
teams
No.
and consider joining
said,
the
I'm-
Colts and dominate with Justin.
Okay, this is not a recruiting site here.
He
Let's,
was supposed to be a Colt, too.
Let's talk about the
He
Lions.
was.
Just recruit him so
Lions.
we can dominate next year.
I don't know.
What do you plan on bringing the Lions next year?
Or bring it to
Players.
another team.
Players? All
Bring
right,
players to our
that's a
team.
good one. Well, thank you for being on the show.
We got
You
some
can
blue
sit here.
jerseys.
You can sit here.
Extra
you know.
blue jerseys.
All right. So the next
We'll
game,
make them, too.
we're gonna go with. Next game, we're gonna go with the Pac-9 versus the Texans. Pac-9, of course, winning the game 39 to the Texans 18. Now it was very controversial in one play, I would say, because I was on the field. But you know, the Texans, they're a very emotional team, you know, but they played really well. But they cannot keep it together on defense when they start to face adversity. You know, my team, we've been together for a while now, so we know what it takes to win, you know, and it's all behind the coaching staff, and I'm just gonna put it there.
Now it's your turn.
So can I hear some stats from our game?
Bello threw 4 touchdowns. Billy caught a touchdown.
Billy.
Billy.
I know
Billy.
That's summer
Billy,
camp,
Billy
Billy.
from summer camp.
Summer
Yeah,
camp,
Billy.
Zion
With
caught
the
a
gut, the
touchdown,
beer gut?
and Isaiah caught a touchdown.
Wait. Isaiah caught how many touchdowns?
Who's that?
3.
Who's
Oh,
Isaiah?
okay. Did Isaiah lead the game?
That's you?
I don't know. I mean, I'm the only Isaiah.
Well, he sounds irrelevant. All right.
Anyway, he led the game in touchdown catches. All right,
I
there
think
we
that
go.
is you. Or who's the real Isaiah? Ooh.
Is it the one with the ponytail?
Is it a ponytail or the low cut?
Ooh, the world may never know. But anyway, so I'm gonna talk about that game a little. So
Just
yeah,
a little
we
bit.
knew it was a good game coming in.
No.
Oh wait, you're supposed to ask me. You're supposed to ask me the question.
Okay,
All right.
what did y'all do? Good to execute the game.
All right. So we knew we was gonna come into a physical game. We knew that the Texans are really good. They have a really good quarterback behind them. I would say he's a system quarterback, but that would be too. All right. Anyway, let's keep it.
Yeah, bro.
So he's a system quarterback, but he's really good. He makes the right reads, and he doesn't make too many bad mistakes on offense. I think he did throw a pick to Ryan. Ryan caught an interception,
Talk about the game,
and
not the people.
I'm okay. Those glasses are very nice. So yeah, so I mean, they got good players. Now Deer's pretty good. You know, he scored on my side. I'm not gonna lie. I bit on a stop and go, and he went. Could have made a play, but I didn't. So that was probably the only time I remember him score. He scored twice, I think. I don't remember because I was too busy in the end zone myself.
All right, Texas
So-
stats. Good.
Let's hear a little bit about the Texans and what they could have done better.
You said not there, who that?
No.
No, he don't.
Oh, Sid, the quarterback. All right, so,
Oh, I got a question.
don't worry about that. Yes.
Oh yeah, Chris is over here fighting an infection on his lip. That's why he has a Band-Aid on his. Are you gonna be wearing that Band-Aid on Saturday?
Okay,
Nelly.
going.
It's gonna. What's gonna be going though?
Don't worry, yes, too many.
Oh.
How'd it get
You kissed a girl.
Bum
didn't
bum.
you?
All right, let's keep it. All right, let's hear some. Let's hear some stats from the Texans.
I don't know nobody. All right, so Kassid, he had 5 touchdowns. That's the quarterback, right? Yeah, Sid.
He had 5 touchdowns when they scored 18 points. Are you reading that right?
8, what are you talking about? It say touchdown passes, 5.
Can I see that? I don't know. These stats might be wrong. I mean, just 5 times 6 is not 18. I'm pretty sure, but anyway, let's be more realistic.
30, right?
That's not the right stats.
Okay, we're having some technical difficulties over here with these stats. The Texans scored 18 points and somehow Kassid threw 5 touchdown passes. Anyway, I'm gonna read this for her because I don't know. I don't know. Do you have a pen in your hand over there?
Look, he got 5. Look at the touchdowns. Look at the.
All right. Stats
All
are
right,
messed
all
up.
right, all right.
Texans
all right,
lost.
we're done.
End of the day.
Texans lost. End of the
Do
day.
better next week.
Texans, yeah, do better next week. So now, our last game, it was a pretty boring game, to be honest there. But the Chargers did come out on top. And I have the Chargers stats here. So, Chargers winning 26, beating the Falcons. Falcons only had 19. I mean, who are the Falcons? No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, who are they?
So, anyway, I'm going to go off with the Chargers stats here. Kwame had 1 catch.
Why you say it like that?
Rob Clark had 4 catches. Miles Nicholson had 5 catches. Wow, your receivers are really good. I'm not even gonna lie. Quadir Phillips had 4 catches. So I can see your quarterback sharing the ball a little bit. Oh, the new quarterback over there. All right, yeah, you sharing the ball a little. You still trying to get to know?
Quarterback is 10.
Right, young boy, like.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I couldn't tell you. Listen, so all right, so your quarterback is trying to give everybody the ball. I understand that you guys come late a lot. Is that the reason why you guys are like? Is it that your quarterback's tired or your receivers are tired? How many catches did you have?
Don't you got a rapper on that team?
A rapper?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Quadir.
Oh,
He rap?
Okay,
Quad-
okay. Chris had 2 catches. Chris over here, Mr. Infected Lip had 2 catches, 1 touchdown, 1 PAT, and he threw a touchdown pass.
I did not throw that touchdown.
Okay, all right. Chris also had 4 tackles and 1 interception. Chris is balling. He's the only one that filled the stat sheet over here.
What else?
Josh, whatever.
Keep talking, bro. Keep talking.
Keep on talking. Keep on talking.
Just keep talking. Keep going.
All right.
What about the flex week?
All right.
Week 8.
All right. So week 8 will be a flex week. The number 1 seed will most likely be us, to be honest, the Packers, Pack 9. The number 2 seed, because you know if you're not first, you're last. The number 2 seed will be most likely be the Colts, and then 3rd place 4th, 5th place 6th, 7th place 8th. 9th place 10th, and
Right, and that's it. The rest. You don't respect other like 4 and on.
I don't know. That's how you guys portray yourself to be. I don't know.
We just don't like y'all.
You
Y'all
keep talking about
don't
us.
like us.
Yeah, like, we
I
really-
can see why y'all don't like
we
us.
really hate y'all.
It's because of me, right?
Well, I know y'all
my
see.
my 2 touchdown catches.
Mhm.
And, yeah, don't play
This
man.
is irrelevant
Anyway.
people.
And Jay, I just want to bring up
What's up?
a couple weeks ago. How many sacks did you have against my quarterback?
Actually, I didn't even play defense.
Oh,
Bro,
I
all right,
wonder
you bring it
why.
up like 3 weeks ago, bro.
Oh, I wonder why. Anyway, so how many sacks do you think you're gonna get
What you
this
mean
next
why he
week
played
coming
well?
up?
Don't worry about why he wasn't on defense. He,
Just know.
Oh, you was in the game too? I couldn't tell. Jay, how many sacks do you think you're getting this
We
week?
keep talking about this last game. that
We
happened, bro.
taking it one
We gonna
game
see
at a
week
time.
8 and you're
No,
not
because
gonna-
y'all did really good against the Jags. How many sacks did you have against the
y'all
Jags?
did it.
We coming. We coming.
Huh?
Yeah, what did y'all
They
do
ran
the
a
second
7-minute
half?
clock when we was down 5.
What did y'all do the second half? I think we
Okay.
was down 36-6
All right,
at
y'all
halftime.
talking about this.
All
We gotta
right,
talk about what's
anyway,
the topic.
Anyway, summer camp is coming up. That is where these guys became to be superstars. I also played.
I
in
never
summer
played
camp, and
summer
I won
camp
my
a
camp.
day in my life.
July
Just
7th.
coach.
Summer, I never.
July 7th is when the summer camp starts.
That's good.
That's scaling.
If you want to be a coach,
I mean,
I
get-
think is it
ready
too
now.
late?
Too late.
Too late to sign up.
Bring your kids,
I definitely
kids,
sign up
sons,
because you know I'm
nephews,
looking for
nieces,
Grandsons,
and I'm so
all
used to
that.
winning. I guess kids.
Bring y'all grandmas, all that.
That's what they win. Just bring everybody out.
Week 8 also week 8, the next week after this week, it will be family day. So bring all your parents, your moms, your grandmoms, your aunts,
Grandpas.
your dads, your uncles, your
Sisters.
brothers, your sisters, your dog's family. Bring
The
it.
real and the fake you. The real and the fake
And the
you.
fake Checo.
Yeah,
Real.
bring the real Pacheco and also bring the fake Pacheco.
And the
'cause, you
real
know, they're
Zay and the
still
fake
family
Zay.
at the end of the day.
Bring
There's only
everybody
one
out.
Zay.
You think so?
There's only one Zay.
Well, didn't one have long hair?
The one that had long hair, yeah, that was a different Zay.
Oh,
He
alright.
was in the past. He was too busy cooking the cook. Anyway, so does anybody know the verse for this week?
I do. It's not right.
Let me hear it.
Hurry up for my phone die. James 1:19.
No, hold up, Chris. Can you tell us the verse
I
for this
don't
week?
know the verse.
Because he's such a humble person back there.
Why you always laugh? What's so funny?
Oh,
Can you
you're
see
a
it?
funny boy.
You can laugh his baby.
You gotta-
You can be loud. You got a deep voice.
It say, it say James 1:19. You must be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slowly to get angry.
Oh, you know I said slow to speak.
Slowly to
slow
heal
it
your
down.
lips.
Yeah, what school you go to?
What school you go to? Lincoln.
Oh,
I remember
no
we
wonder.
beat y'all.
It says it on his shirt.
Yeah.
It says it on his shirt.
Yeah, no
We
wonder.
beat them, remember?
Don't laugh too hard.
All right, we're talking about
Timoteo.
Timoteo.
There's no win.
So there you have it for the players recap on Timoteo TV.
We are your.
I'm Zay. That's Sumo, Don, Gio.
Buddy.
I forgot his name. Jay. Forgot your name.
Two, put your two.
You know who I am.
Shahid. Nasir.
Nah.
Bobby. My name is Bobby. And we have Bum Bum Chris Lip. Let's get it.
That's my man, though. That's my man.
No, Jay, you